How you doing today? This is JD with JD's Custom Woodworks. Thank you so much for stopping by the shop. I know it's been a little over a week since I posted a video, and I'm sorry for that. It's been a little hectic at the shop, and I do have a lot of video footage, and I'm going to work to play a little catch up here and share as much of what happened in the last week with you as I possibly can. So last week I had a visitor in the shop, Buckman, as you see in the red flannel over there. He's a good friend of mine, photographer, and he wants to expand his skill set. And he asked me if I minded if he came by and learned a few things here and there. And I said no. I welcome the opportunity to work with you, and I look forward to it. So he came in last week, and we started working on this. It is just a simple shop project, shop furniture piece. I needed a cabinet to store a lot of hardware, and such as hinges and drawer pulls, and just the collection of things that have accumulated in the shop that need a place to go. So there's a great project to get Buckman in here learning how to use some tools without being so critical as far as the finished project, because it is just a shop project, and it's made more for function rather than design. And as you'll see later, it's not a pretty cabinet, but it serves a purpose, and it does its purpose very well. So Buckman got to use both the drill and driver. We did a lot of pre-drilling whenever it came to assembly. He's using the trim router there to create a dado for assembling the cabinet. Did a lot of work with the circular saw, the table saw, and we really got a lot of practice with using a tape measure and planning our cuts, measuring sometimes 3 or 4 times before we made our cut. And yes, there were some mistakes along the way, but it's important to make mistakes and then also work from them, learn from them, and to show that yes, we all make mistakes, but we also adapt and we overcome those mistakes. Um, we strive to be perfect, but it's important to also acknowledge the fact that we are not, and there's no reason to not make something for fear of it not being perfect. It's better to make something and learn from our mistakes, and then the next time it'll be a little bit better. So I'm not going into detail as far as what the steps that we made. You can sort of see what's going on. The important thing about this video, me sharing this video with you, is to let you see that we are constantly working towards our goal of getting people in the shop and teaching them what they want to learn, and as far as making. For example, Buckman wanted to learn a little bit about making items using some various tools, and he also wants to do some with refinishing and sort of repurposing things. So we'll cover that again another time as well. But the important thing was to get him in the shop, get some tools in his hand, show him how to use those tools. We explained a little bit about some different types of materials. For example, the plywood. Plywood we're using is just construction grade, cheap pine sheathing. I think it was 23-30 seconds was the piece that was on there before, which was the shell of the cabinet. And then this is maybe 17 or 15, 30 seconds. It's just under a half an inch. And then we also covered some of the various uses of the different types of plywood, like if you go with hardwood plywood, such as maple or oak or even walnut, and the varying prices, and why we're using cheap plywood here. But it is just a shop project. It is just to be functional. It doesn't need to be pretty, and it's not pretty, and that's okay. So I just wanted to let you see somebody in the shop, and let you know that if that's your goal, if you want to share your skills and your knowledge and your tools and materials with somebody to allow them the opportunity to make something, uh, just do it. You don't have to wait until you have a monstrous shop, like a 10,000 square foot space or anything like that. My space is 640 square feet, and I've had as many as 11 people in there learning and working, making things. Last summer, I had a church life group that met here at the shop every week on Tuesdays, and made several awesome things. We started with pallet coasters, just gluing up little strips of wood to make coasters, and everybody made a set on the first night. And then we made cutting boards. We had some interesting, just plank cutting boards, one solid piece of wood. Um, I think we had cherry and maple. We had some that made some totally, outrageous design ideas, but and then just some basic ones. It's like I said, it's just about giving somebody the necessary skills, showing them the safety aspects and how to use various tools, and giving them materials and taking a step back and just seeing what they make and then watch how excited they are along the way. But yeah, we had 11 people in that group, and throughout the course of the summer, I think the first night we might have had 9 people there, maybe plus myself and Buckman there. That was 11 people, I think, the first night. And it ranged from 6 to 8 people the rest of the summer each night. But the important thing is they came in and with the intention to create something. They learned the skills necessary to do so, and then they left with their finished product, and it was truly a rewarding experience for me as well as them. So it was a lot of fun, and I was incredibly happy to be able to share my shop, my knowledge, and my equipment with them. So if that's something that you are working towards and you are thinking about doing, do not let your space hold you back. Take the necessary steps. If if your goal is to teach a group of 100 people, yeah, maybe you should look into getting a larger space. Um, and that's something that would be phenomenal, and it will come in time. Uh, for now, I will stick with smaller class sizes of about 10 people or less for my space that I have. And we will work towards being able to hold larger workshops and making a maker space and having various departments such as technology for CNC and 3D printing and blacksmithing, forging, um, welding, um, and encouraging all walks along the maker lifestyle and the maker mindset of being able to make anything. Just as long as you have the will and the dedication to learn the skills, um, the equipment, and the machinery, and the materials will be there. You just have to dedicate the time to learn and to be willing to make it. Um, so it's a little bit of an insight as far as my vision, where my business is going, the direction that we are going. Initially, it started with I wanted to share woodworking with all other people, and then it became metalworking and CNC and 3D printing. Anything related to making, I want to be able to offer everything that they would need to make that project and give them the skills, be able to provide the skills through workshops or through one-on-one instruction and step-by-step mentorship and guidance, and to allow them to leave with a finished product that they've made. The finished product is key. I mean, it's huge for them to be able to leave with the finished project, but more importantly, they're leaving with the skills and the experience. We can have family workshop days where mom, dad, and a kid, or father and son, mother, daughter, mother, son, whatever the family unit is, have that family unit come into the shop with a goal in mind of making something. Maybe it's making a coffee table or a dining table, and that family unit makes it together. Yes, they're making a piece of furniture for their home that they're going to be able to use and enjoy for years to come, but they're also going to have a shared memory of skills that they learned together or that they improved upon together as far as using different tools, doing layout, designing things, and working together as a team. That might be the highlight of their year is going to a workshop and learning to do something, because that's time that they spent together, working together to make something for them to bring home and for them to enjoy. And every time that they sit at that dining room table, or they use that cutting board, or they look at that media center, whatever the project was, every time that they interact with it, they will remember spending that time together, learning the skills together, and making those awesome memories and making that awesome product together. That's the end result. That's what we're working towards, be able to share not only the skills necessary to make the finished product, or even the process of making the finished product, but to share the experience of making and having fun doing so, like Buckman just demonstrated there, showing that he is the king of the drill and the driver. Um, but that is the most important aspect to all of this, is the experience and the fun, and encouraging that fun and along the way. And that's what we're working towards, and that is what we are documenting along the way in these videos. Yeah, we'll be doing a lot of project videos, but we'll also be sharing the day-to-days as far as the shop and our progression from a one-man shop with various interns and people helping out along the way to the makerspace and what it will become in the future. So, if you haven't already, please hit that red subscribe button down below, so that you know when we post a new video. Then we share a little bit more about our vision and our goals, and we want you to be there along the way as we accomplish these new milestones, as our business grows and as we move further along in our vision path, and as that vision grows and we get closer to making it a reality, that we are offering workshops and opening our doors daily to people to come in and learn new skills. Um, yeah, like this video if you liked it, if this was interesting to you. Please share this video to anybody you think would be interested in it. If you're in the Pittsburgh area and you're looking to learn some skills, um, or if you know somebody that is looking to learn some things, share this video to them. Let them know that they can contact us anytime. Our website will be down below in the description. Links to our Instagram and Facebook pages as well, and then also our blog. We try to do a blog as frequently as we can. There will be a blog post about this, and I'll go into a little bit more detail about the vision in the blog post as well. Be sure to look for that on the website, either later tonight or tomorrow. That will be Tuesday, January 23rd. I will have a blog post up by then for sure. So again, thank you so much for watching today's video. Like, comment, subscribe, and here you see a pseudo finished product here. And I will see you in the next video where we make the drawers and fill it up. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks.